Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Another new day. I know. But you know what? Sunday wasn't working for me. So here we are on a Thursday evening. And ooh, it's like summer. It's like summer here in New York. Anyway, for anybody who finds us or anybody who decides to join us tonight, thank you for being here. And hello, Sha Woman. Thanks for being here and finding us. And Ray will be along momentarily. And tonight we are actually going to go over some footage from my last session that I did not share with you on the video. And it's going to be kind of interesting. And I have that all queued up. So I'm going to give Ray a couple of minutes to get in here. And maybe a couple of other people will come in and maybe not. But if you're watching this afterwards, thank you for watching it. Could you like the video? Leave me a comment after you watch it and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also, just a note, I have super thanks on my videos now for what that's worth. If you like a video, feel free to send a thanks. And also, the Paraween merch is up in my store, and that's for our collab during the Halloween holiday upcoming this year with Three Souls, Paranormal, and evidently a few other people. So check that out. And yeah, check out my other videos. And definitely check out the last video that I uploaded, which was a session about the Alabama jailbreak. Thankfully, that manhunt just ended. And sadly, it didn't end well, but it is over. And I had done a session 2 days before those folks were captured. And like most sessions, my session was a lot longer than what you saw on the video that I put out. Hello, Paranormal Side. How are you? How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. And glad you found me. Again, another new night, but we'll start. I think this is going to be the permanent one, 6 o'clock on Thursdays, Eastern Time. It works for us. And hopefully that will work. Hello, Joe. I'm sorry. That's not all my doing, but thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Hello, Betty. How are you? Thank you for being here as well. So as I was saying, that last video that I put up about the Alabama, the fugitives, was done 2 days before it came to a head and they were captured one way or the other. That session, like most of my sessions, was a whole lot longer. I mean, I think, what was the video? 5-7 minutes, something like that. What I do when I put a session together, I pick out the most prominent, obvious things that I hear from the session. However, there was a lot of other footage. I had 2 cameras going, had a camera on me, had a camera on the radio. Same audio, synced it up when I made the video. And there's a lot that I did not share because I thought the video was long enough and those were the most important things. However, going back over it, and we're going to go over it together, I'm going to point out to you, and you can tell me if you agree with me or not, that there were a lot of things that I had actually originally heard and thought, no, not sure, not going to put them in the video. But you guys are going to hear them with me tonight. So this is previously unshared footage. Hello, D&K Paranormal and Adventure. Nice to meet you. Hey, Vegas, how are you? Yes, they're longer when we investigate. Absolutely. And then we boil it down, so that you'll find it, interesting. Plus, I wanted to get it out. I wanted to get it out there. And so we're going to go over that together. So, and if you're watching this down the road, stay tuned because you can go back and watch that video and then come back here. And then you will see that this is additional footage, additional EVPs, etc. So I'm going to do that. Going to give Ray another couple of seconds to get in here. He was booting his computer. And we all know how much fun that can be. So anyway, I hope you guys like my new color scheme. I'm always changing it, I know, but I like this one. I think this one's gonna stick. And yeah, so thank you. Oh, hey, West Haven. Hey, Elena. Thank you so very much. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here. And thank you for that super chat. You are a doll. Yeah, I think everybody got super thanks on their videos now. So that's kind of a cool thing. Anyway, let's see if Ray sent me another message. Okay, his computer is still booting up. So we'll give him another minute. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? Boy, it's like summer here. Like, I think it's about 80 degrees. And I'm in New York, you guys. So, yeah, it's a little warm. It's a little warm. But anyway, yeah. Hope everybody is doing good. And hey, Stephen. Hello. And there's Stephen, I believe, from Three Souls Paranormal. Again, Paraween is our collab we're doing with them in Gettysburg over Halloween. And I put together some merch. If you want to help support the investigations we're going to be doing together there, he is working on setting some things up. Thank you, Elena. You're very, very sweet. She's the sweetest thing, Elena. He is working on setting up our investigations. Hopefully, we're going to be going to the Jenny Wade house and the orphanage, the old orphanage. If you know anything about Gettysburg, if not, check out my Gettysburg videos. I have many of them. Love Gettysburg. Been going every year now. This will be the 4th or 5th year that I go with Dr. Ray, who is still trying to boot his computer up. So hopefully he will be here very, very soon. Oh, in the hundreds. Well, you're in Las Vegas. That's cool for you. That's not out of the norm. Hello, Ghost Girl. How are you doing, guys? So yeah, the hotter the better. I like it warm. I do like it warm. I prefer it to winter. I sat up ours and been to Gettysburg. Yes, Gettysburg is wonderful. It is one of our favorite places, and that's why we've been going there now every year. Dr. Ray and I, and we drag our spouses. Spouse Paranormal. You'll be in and out. Okay, absolutely. Thank you, Elena. And when you do, leave a comment. He'll take hot, nasty weather over cold any day. I totally agree with you. I cannot stand being cold. And look who's here. It's Dr. Ray. Hi, Ray.
Hi, I see nothing.
You see nothing?
Oh, here we are. Oh, we got the plasma background.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I was just telling everybody, and I'm sure you saw the thumbnail, what we're doing tonight. The last video I put up about the Alabama fugitives and the jailbreak, that obviously they have finally been caught. I did that session 2 days before they were caught. And I have put together a video with the footage I did not share. Went back over it. And hello, Yang. I have very few mods, hon. I have a very limited number of mods, but I'm very glad you're here. Thank you so very much. Yes, we drag them. We drag our spouses everywhere. And yes, I would rather sweat than freeze any day. I don't like being cold. I don't know why. It's the Italian half of me, because the Finnish half of me can totally take it. Um, yeah, no, I have a very limited number of mods. So anyway, that's what we're going to do tonight. So before we start, Ray, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
How's it been going?
Tired, listen to a lot of old people. You know.
Yeah, that's what you do. But bless your heart for doing that. That's awesome. Anything else been going on out of the ordinary?
Me and my friend were just at the arcade playing pinball.
I'm very jealous. I was a huge pinball wizard back in my day. So yeah, so this is our new night. I know I keep switching it around, but I think this is going to work a whole lot better for me, and hopefully people will get used to us being here on this night at this time. Hey, Dory. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Dory. Hi, Dad. Oh, I should have let my dad know about the new night. I hope he knows.
Oh no, you're
Hi,
in
Dad.
trouble.
Love you.
You're in trouble. My
I'm in
goodness.
trouble now. Oh, no. Well, if not, he'll figure it out. He'll call me tomorrow and say, "What did you do?" And then he'll critique it and he'll let me know what he thought of it. And that'll be cool. Is that a sewing machine?
Oh, what?
Hear a sound and it sounds like a sewing machine.
Oh
Is your
no,
wife sewing?
that's
No?
no,
I
no,
can guess
no,
this sound in one beat. It sounded
no.
like a
What
sewing
you're hearing
machine.
is an open window because it's hot today.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I know it. Yankee Kyle was in New York City last month and it was just awesome. Wow, cool. I hope you did something fun. I hope you did something fun. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do now is, and I have it all queued up, and that's car noises outside of Ray's window. I'm sweating because I have
Gotta
my
be.
windows closed. So yes, it is a bit sticky in New York today. I have a video queued up, and basically this is the rest of the story. Because when I did the session the other day, I did a session the other day about the Alabama fugitives, Casey White and Vicky White. They were on the run. They were on the run for 11 days before a gentleman who owns a car wash in Evansville, Indiana. Actually, he spotted them on his CCTV or security cam on the 3rd. And it took that many days for him to convince the marshals that what he was looking at was what he was looking at. And they were found. If anybody's from Indiana, I'd be interested to know if you're anywhere near there or if you know of any of this stuff that went on, but holy moly, they were there. And that's just creepy that they were just right there in that, what I believe is not a very big town or city. Anyway, so 2 days before this, though, I did this session. I did this session in the evening, and then I edited it over the next day. And I put out what I thought was the most obvious answers to, or EVPs or messages that came through. So the whole recorded session was about 25 minutes. I had started the session before I turned on the camera or the microphone. And then right before I turned on the camera or the microphone, a voice came over and said something about a prison break. And so at the beginning of the video, and I don't even know if I included that in tonight's video, but at the beginning, I said to them, "Wait, you just said something about a prison break. Are you talking about this situation?" And then I started the session. And the session went on for a half hour, 45 minutes. And that was what I culled down to that video that I put out the other day. And so now I'm going to share with you the parts of it that I didn't, that I believe, and you're going to help me decide, actually had more messages in them. And Elena, thank you so very, very much for the super sticker. I'm not even in let me go. I want to go in here and look at it because you can't see the super sticker in the, oh, that's nice. New, I like that. Hello, Roman Biscotti. Hello, Tangi. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much, Elena. You are a sweetheart. Oh, reminded you of a New York prison break from a few years ago. Hello, Tangi. Good to see you. Yeah, and it was, I was concerned about innocent people, being in the crosshairs. And so that's why part of why I did the session. And plus, when I had the radio on, I got that message. I was like, well, let's see. So basically, let me put this up here and see if I can stop it. Okay, so when I did the session, I had a camera on me and I had a camera on the radio over here where you always see me, right here, where you always see me put my radio with the second camera. And basically it was the same audio, just two cameras, and that's why you see it go back and forth in the video, but it's the same audio. So these are hello, Sandy. Oh my goodness. Oh, my members are here. Hello. It's so good to see you. Did you ever get a phone call from the dead or a phone call on a line that was not connected? I did not, old Mr. Howard, but gosh, I'm sure a lot of my peers would probably agree with me when I say, I wish I would. But then again, I probably wouldn't be recording when I did. So, okay. So now this is, I turned on the radio about 4 minutes before I started recording. So what you're going to hear here are the first few minutes. This is what I found before this session. Now I've got text blocks in between each thing here, but we can go backwards and we can listen to them. So let's start with this one. I don't know where the volume is at with the video, but we're going to start with this. So this is before the session, and I'm only using the camera that was on the radio. So let's give it a shot and see how this works. Let me see, is there any volume? Doesn't sound very loud. Can I turn it up? I hope it's loud enough. Okay, try it again. Okay. Can you guys hear it? Tell me if you can hear that, because I actually don't know if I can turn it up any louder. Are there more ghosts in big cities than out in the country? I don't think so. Hang on a second. Let me see if there's a way for me to, how can I turn up the volume on it? I'm going to be upset if it doesn't work. Is it not loud enough? Is it too low? I'm outside. I hear a lawnmower. Well, that won't help. I can probably, darn, I was hoping this would be loud enough. I should have re-recorded it, and I should have, thank you so much, Elena. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. So sweet. Okay, let me know if you can hear this, guys, if you turn up your volume, okay? Yeah, you barely hear it, right? All right, hang on one second. I'm gonna do something real quick, and I'm gonna try to get it so that the volume is higher. Give me 1 second. Okay. I am gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. And those of you that edit videos know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump up the volume. That's probably going to be too loud. Okay, and then I'm going to, sorry about this, guys. I really thought I had it loud enough, but I do want to share this with you. So here we go, and hopefully this will be a nice loud version of it in about 1 second or about 5 seconds. So let me take this out. I'm going to share a different one with you, because I did go through all the trouble of making it, and I want to share it with you. So hang on 1 second. Yeah, I know. I'm getting it turned up for you. It'll just take a second for it to render. I pumped up the volume, so you may have to turn it down this time. In the meantime, sorry about that, but it will be worth it. So what are you guys going on about? You're so sweet. Yes, I'm working on that. Hopefully you're going to hear it better. And you're outside. I don't know if you'll still be able to hear it if you're listening to a lawnmower. So that I can't guarantee. But I can tell you that in about a moment, it will be re-rendered louder. What are you going to do? Technical difficulties, but anyway, it's almost there. Yep. So anyway, sorry about that, guys. You know, it's the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Where does that come from? It's almost ready. Just another few minutes. Yeah. So how is everybody doing today, by the way? And thank you, by the way, for finding us on a Thursday, our new day. hopefully this will be the last one. And hopefully I'll be better prepared next time because I really thought it was loud enough, but it's not. And it's almost there. Yay. Okay, almost. I'll know as soon as I hear the bling, it'll be ready. I don't know. Is Shaw Woman a shaman? Aw, you guys. What is there? A love fest going on in chat? You guys share this out. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that like button for me because it helps me a lot. And come back later, even though this is kind of a cluster, come back later and leave me a comment on the video, okay? Because I'd appreciate it. Okay, it's all ready. And no, I'm going to close this. And okay. And it's done. Okay, so now we're going to share the louder version. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't know how loud it is, but I pumped it up as much as I could. Let's give it a shot. So these are the few minutes before I started the actual recording of the session, but I was setting up. I had the radio going. I don't even recall why I put this on here. So let's listen to it. Thank you, Dory. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that so much. Oh, you put me on the TV. Sweet. I love your avatar, Sandy, by the way. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is the part, like there were a few minutes before I actually started recording, and let's listen to it together and see, because there's a reason I put this here. Now, I did not annotate this video because I want us to listen to it together, but I definitely heard something in each of these pieces of video, and that's why they're here. So let's see what we got. Let's see how loud it is, by the way. Okay.
Oh, you did.
Help us. Okay, so that was what I heard there. Who needs help? Spirits, you mentioned right before I turned on the camera, you said prison break. Who are you talking about? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Ray? I asked them, who are they talking about? Did you hear their answer? Ray, can you hear me?
I can.
You can leave your mic.
No,
Look at
there's
let's
a lot
listen
of traffic noise.
Okay, close your window. You can sweat for a little bit. Sweat for the people. Okay,
No.
we're going to listen to this again because I asked them who, and listen to their answer. Spirits, you mentioned right before I turned on the camera, you said prison break. Who are you talking about? Vicky. You hear that? Who are you talking about? Sounded like Vicky to me. Ambush? And then they said ambush. And if anybody watched any of the footage, that was something that they were fearing. And they said it a couple of times to me. You can hear me clicking because I'm setting up everything to actually start the actual session. You hear me clicking, my mouse clicking, because I hadn't really started yet. Ambush. Who was ambushed? Okay, so the next part, and I didn't put this in the original video because I heard it, and this, like I said, this was 2 days before everything happened and they were caught. So I thought to myself, is that what they said? Is that what they said? And I just wasn't sure. So I didn't put it in the original video, but I'm sharing it with you now here because in retrospect, it meant something. Spirits, where are Casey White and Vicky White? She's missing. For hiding. So it said Ford and they said hiding. And I believe they also said hiding nearby, which will make sense in a little bit because I'm going to point something else out to you. Ray is going back and forth, but I'm sure he'll be back. Ford hiding. So that was interesting. And in retrospect, now we know that they actually used two different Fords, a small Ford car, a Ford pickup, and they were hiding nearby. And I'm going to tell you in a minute, if you haven't been watching, I'm sure you have been watching a lot of the footage, but what they were hiding nearby is very surprising. Let me say hello here to a couple of people. Hello, Terry Brown. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you. What kind of radio was used in this recording? No, it was not. It was an app. This is an app called Spiritus. One of only 2 apps that I would ever use. Okay, so let's go on to the next part here. And if you guys, we can go back over any of these after. Yep, the last car was a Caddy. That's true. So let me see. Okay, so this next part, again, I listened back in retrospect. They said what I had originally thought they said, and then it didn't make sense to me, or it didn't really feel it was powerful enough to share with you from the original video. However, now we'll listen to this one. And what kind of disguises are they using? So wigs. And again, you can see that it was a little iffy. You know, I feel like they said wigs, but again, some of the other answers were much more powerful. And so I shared them with you in the original video. Okay, now the next one. And I'll just let it roll. Again, these are clips I did not put in the other video. I believe I was asking them where they went. Spirits, did they go somewhere that either of them are familiar with? Yes. Grandpa? Okay. And so they said yes and something about grandpa. However, right after that, another spirit set the story straight. Hello, Cassie. Thank you for being here. Where did they go? South? See, if they said, a voice said south, they went south. Spirits, are they in Mexico? Yeah, and they were saying no something here. So in those 2 cuts, what I heard was that one voice telling me something and another voice correcting it. So for some reason, and this happens sometimes, is you'll get a voice saying something that's not true at all. And then you'll get someone else saying, that's not right. And that definitely happens. Hello, Cassie. Thank you so much. So that's what I heard in those two, and I might want to listen to them again, but let's go on from here. And this was right after I asked if they'd gone to Mexico, and that voice basically said, no, something or other here, but it was like, no Mexico here. And it was like a male voice said south, and then the female voice said, mm-mm. So it was very interesting. Okay. I don't actually remember exactly what I asked them here. But I think that we'll let it roll and we'll see what it was. Guess again. Spears, did they go to South America? Probably not. Guess again. No, mom. No, mom. And if you've been watching my videos or my channel, you know they call me mom all the time. And that was just a very kind little no, mom. Play that again for you in a second. Hello there, Yvonne. Oh, not a problem, honey. Thank you so much for listening and watching. So yeah, I'm going to play that one again if I can manage to go back here. Here we go. Guess again. No, mom. And that was very sweet. That was very sweet. They're very kind to me. And so it was pretty much at that point, listening to these, that it was confirmed that they did not go south. They did not go south. And I believe that that's what they were trying to tell me. Why they tell us these things sometimes in a very roundabout way, I don't know. Why don't they just say, they're in Evansville? But they don't. They don't do that. So let's... No, mom. No, mom. It was like so sweet and kind, So here's me asking them how they looked right now, because I was wondering how they disguised themselves. Just one of the things among many that I was wondering about the whole time. So let's see what they said to me. I don't even remember. What do they look like right now? How have they changed their appearance? Clothes. Hiding.
Here.
How do they look right now? I don't remember. I honestly do not recall. What did you guys hear? If you heard something, put it in chat and let me know. Because I put it here for a reason. And you know what? It would have made a lot of sense for me to write down what I heard when I put these in this video. Maybe we'll listen to that one more time, because I don't recall what it was that I heard. So here we go. I am asking them how they looked. In other words, how were they disguising themselves? What do they look like right now? How have they changed their appearance? Clothes. Hiding.
Here.
How do they look right now? Their hair. Is that what you heard? I think that was a big part of it. Although I think he couldn't go anywhere, really, because although he went to that car wash, and that gentleman was 6'9", is 6'9", and was not sup- not easily hidden. I think. I mean, I think he would have stood out, and especially if they were together, because she was probably a foot and a half shorter than him. So I think the hair had a lot to do with it. Okay, so again, another clip here. I asked where they could be found because this was 2 days before they were found, and I was wondering where they were. So let's see what got said here.
There's how can they be found?
Actual. And the
Yeah.
That was Cindy, some spirit calling me something that a nickname for my name that I'm not generally called except by family.
Who's that?
I'm going to go back to the beginning of this clip because I seem to recall there was something right at the beginning of this clip. Where can they be found?
There's how can they be found?
actual.
The Marshals. Something about the Marshal, and we know the Marshals were out looking for them.
And the
Yeah. Who's that?
Somebody named Rob. If I don't know if you heard that, but in the middle of all that, you heard a voice say Cindy, and I react to it because I will always react to it because it's something that it's a family name, and when I hear it spiritually called to me, I have always figured that it is a family member on the other side. He said Rob there. When I said who was it, it said Rob. I don't know who Rob is. I have living family members named Rob, so we continue. Okay, so we're going to continue on, and there's going to be something I'm going to point out to you. And when we referred earlier to they were hiding nearby, that's going to come back. That's going to come up. You heard Rob earlier. Yep, I heard Cindy, and then I heard when I asked who it was, they said Rob. I'm not sure who Rob is, though. So we'll continue. So again, I asked, will they be found soon? And again, they say something about obviously a type of vehicle. Now, I don't know where they got all these vehicles.
Will they be found soon?
Ford.
Ford. They really were trying to tell me something about a Ford, for what it was worth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked the spirits to help to keep an eye on them so that no one else would get hurt.
Spirits, can you do all you can to keep other people safe, please?
We can.
We can.
We can.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No innocent person should be injured. No one deserves that.
And that was cool because they said, we can help. Now, whether or not they did or whether or not they could, I don't know, but that was their response. So this was very interesting. Where should we look for them? I asked where we should look for them. Hello, Lady Blind Wolf. Thank you for coming in. Did I get your message? No, let me know where you sent it, okay? If you sent it on Facebook, I'm notoriously bad at answering those messages, but just let me know where it is and I will find it. Okay, so where should we look for them? And there's a reason it says maps there, and this is going to harken back to hiding nearby. In retrospect, not that anything in this situation is funny. I think a lot of other people found this to be interesting, but I'll explain to you why in a moment.
Where should law enforcement look for them?
I think he said station. Look down. They said look down. Station and look down. Okay, so the reason that I found this interesting. Okay, Lady Blind Wolf, I will check it afterwards. Okay, I'm so sorry if I missed your message. They said station and look down. Now, I don't know the topography of the town, but if you look at this map, and I don't know if you can see my pointer, but up at the top is a coral colored raindrop here, and that was the motel they were staying at. And then if you come this way and you cross the street is the sheriff's office. They were literally almost across the street, and I don't know if they were downhill from the sheriff's office. And so this is just a pictorial map. And then I've got a more topographical map coming up next. And I think that a number of people have noted in the news how interesting this was, that the motel was here, and here's the sheriff's office. So I tried to find a topographical map to tell me if this was downhill from the police office. You know, the spirit said station, and they said look down. I don't know. Yes, you think you would have had a scanner, or just use the scanner app that's on the phone, or maybe looked at Google Maps, which is basically what I did. And so very, very, very strange that they were so close to the sheriff's office. I mean, it's kind of mind-boggling a little bit. And I think the spirits, in their own roundabout way, were trying to tell me that. Now, I didn't put that in the original video because I spent a long time editing it, and I didn't want to put that in there. I don't know. I just made a decision not to. But now that in retrospect, I am going to share this with you. I asked them again to keep an eye on the two fugitives so that no one else gets hurt. So let's see what they say here. Couldn't find a safer place. Yeah.
Will you do that? We were waiting.
I don't know what they were waiting for.
Will you follow them? Will you please follow them? Thank you for speaking with me. And thank you for any help you can give in this situation. It's very important.
I don't know what she said there at the end. It sounded like that was body. I have no idea what that meant. And you can hear the rain, because when I was doing this session, it was absolutely pouring rain outside. Okay, this was after I finished the session and I left the camera rolling, and I was cleaning up and starting to put things away.
There is no reason left.
You heard them say, "We understand," when you said it's very important. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I have to listen back to my own footage.
Or 6 feet.
Basically, we're listening to this again together. This was the end. I had been done. You can hear me clicking because I'm closing things and getting things set up and getting ready to shut things off. So I may not have been paying 100% attention to this. So if you hear anything, please type it in chat.
Man. What is 15? Slap me.
Make her laugh. I think it sounds like they know that I'm not really paying attention to them. And to me, it sounds like they're talking to each other. And the fact that one of them said, "Make her laugh," is maybe they were trying to get my attention. But I wasn't asking them any more questions at this point. And I sort of had, like, my radio is over here and I'm over here doing things and they're behind me chattering. I think that sometimes I should do more sessions like this where I just put the radio on, let it run, and see what they talk about. So here, I think if I go back a little bit, you can hear it again. I think basically they're talking to each other here. Hearing nothing. In other words, I'm hearing nothing. Make her laugh. So that is very interesting because that's the first time I figured out what they just said. One of them is saying, hearing nothing. So basically, I'm ignoring them, I think they're saying. And the other voice says, make her laugh. That's funny. They were very adamant. Oh, that's funny. Shut up.
Here.
You can hear me doing things, making noise, putting things away.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think they say creepy child. I think they said creepy child right at the end. But that was actually very entertaining because I really hadn't even still really listened to that. Oh, that is so funny. Let's see, gotta chat. They do chat among themselves a lot. Have you tried a voice? No. Could you recommend one for me? You know, I was watching a video recently. Let me take this out. And Ray, are you here, Ray? I think Ray might be still here.
I am.
Where are you? Why are you not on my screen?
My computer is burning up and might start smoking, and I turned off the video so it wasn't.
Yikes. Okay, let's not have that happen.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Actually, Christy, I would love to do that. I was watching a video recently by a YouTuber that I really like called Steve Terryberry, and he's a guitar player, but and he's very funny. But he was doing that with children's cartoons where he was playing them through his Echo to see what they were saying, and he was putting the phone with the tech voice to text app, coming up with what they were saying. And I wish he had said what app he was using. So if you can tell me the name of an app, I would love to do that. Maybe it's something that's already on my phone, but I would love to give that a try. And if anybody wants to afterwards, go back and listen to what I've played for you on the video again today, and anything else you hear, please make a comment under the video and tell me what you heard, because that last bit there, I mean, that made me smile, because even though the topic was very heavy and there was nothing funny about it at all, the little bit at the end there while I was cleaning up with them talking obviously about me ignoring them was great. I mean, that was, wow, that kind of made my day. I did not expect that at all. I may have to pull that out and put that somewhere. Play Store? Oh, that's Android. Okay, I have an iOS, but maybe I can find something similar. Thank you, though. That is, sometimes I get total combos with nothing on the text. I would love to try that, though. Yep, I'm gonna try to find a similar. I'm gonna try to find a similar app, because that's really cool. I like that idea. Yeah, we'll give that a try, and perhaps do some more. I mean, when you read the book about Frank Sumption, now Frank Sumption was like the father of ghost box radios, and his original concept of doing a ghost box session was to turn on the recorder and turn on the ghost box and let it run and not ask questions, not interrupt, not make, blather on, as some people think, and let the spirits talk. And a lot of us don't do that for reasons. Even if we do it like this. Now, this was at the beginning and at the end of what I just showed you was part of my session that I did, but I didn't share it because, you want people to be interested. You want it to be real, and it is. I would never do anything that isn't real, but you want them to be interested and not lose interest. So you edit out, you cull out the parts that are obvious, and that's why we end up in a situation like this, where now I can share it with you in retrospect with the situation, and we got some more out of it. And even I did, because I did not expect it at all. But that kind of a session, might be something to do one day, just turn the radio on and let it run and record it and see what we get. But that was really funny. That was really funny. Spirits realized I wasn't really listening to them, and they were talking about it. Use 2 phones. That's a thought. That's definitely a thought. Use 2 phones. It's on the App Store too. What is it called? Did I miss live text? Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. Live text. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up when I'm done, because I will totally use that. It has a green logo. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it, because that is very cool. And that, again, if I can do a session like that, and just let the radio run. Let's see. Live text. I'm going to show this to you, and you can tell me if this is the right one. That's red, green. No. You said it has a green logo. It might have a green logo on Android. It might be something different on iOS. All right, you know what? I will Google it, though. But thank you for that. You have it on all your devices. I will definitely look for it. I don't see one with a green logo. So let me get this out of here. And I think Ray is having a problem with his computer. Oh no. Well, anyway, that was what I wanted to share with you tonight. And I'm really glad I did, because I got a lot out of it too. I have to shut down my computer before I see smoke. Oh no. Okay, Ray. You take care. Thank you for live transcript. Okay, let's try that. Hang on. Live transcript. Live transcribe? No, it has a red. Oh, wait. Transcribe voice. Transcribe live. I transcribe live. Gosh, there's a lot of them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it could be called something different on Android, but I will find something. I mean, I found this. You probably can't see it, but yeah, you can't see it. The light's too bright. I will find something though because the concept is good. Anyway, we'll find it. I will find it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. This is our first Thursday night. This is going to be the new time, I promise. And I'll be better prepared next time. Sorry for the wait on the replay earlier, but we finally got it. Really glad. Like I said, if you get a chance, go back, listen to it, leave in the comments for me what you hear. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, check out the Paraween merch in my store. There's super thanks on my videos now. So if you like them and you want to leave a thanks, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, everyone for being here with me tonight. And Dr. Ray, even though he was only here for a little bit, but I'm sure he'll get the computer squared away and he'll be here next time. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. So much love to you, Elena, as well, and to everybody else. Thank you so much thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you for being here. Yes, Ray, Fun Chicken Paranormal for life. Yes, if you look at the Paraween merch, you'll see that Ray is using his new Fun Chicken Paranormal logo. So it's my logo, his Fun Chicken, and Three Souls Paranormal on the merch. And it's any of the profits I'm going to use toward the trip and the investigations that we're doing there, because of course they cost us money. But we want to do that. And it's going to be a really, really fun thing. So yes, everybody, thank you, Shaw Woman, for being here. And thank you, Sandy. And thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great night. Come back and leave a comment under the video. I would appreciate it. And you guys all, you take care, okay? Love you guys. Good night. Bye, Dad. Love you.